to position themselves. Because these are things that Ghana has been benefiting from over the years, with or without the World Cup. But the World Cup gives us a big opportunity. I was watching the explainer, and it said that we are expecting about 5 billion people to watch the World Cup. 5 billion. That means it's more than a continent, more than a continent. It means that when we are able to position ourselves over there in Qatar, through documentaries, through our fans, fan parks, we are there, we are showcasing our colors, we are showcasing our culture through our dressing, our food. We are courting investors to begin to look at Ghana again. And the more the Black Stars also do well in the competition.
I was just about going there. Is all this not, incumbent on the Black Stars qualifying to the next stage of the competition?
If the Black Stars is able to qualify, it just adds to what we are going to get as a benefit. But in the meantime, whilst we are there, we can still be able to get connections. We can still be able to sell the country to the world. Because World Cup is not played every year. It's played 4 years, 4 years. So once you have an opportunity like this and you're able to sell off, chances are that from next year, those who heard about Ghana, those who heard about Ghana and saw our culture, saw our fans jubilating, what we were doing after the match. And that's where how our fans behave in Qatar comes into play. If our fans and people in Qatar do not behave well, again, also becomes a negative thing that will go against the corporate Ghana. So whoever is managing the fans, they should ensure that people are showing good character. And the good character is what will drive people into Ghana. And once they come in, it's going to boost the tourism industry. Hotels are going to be choked. Tourist places are going to be choked because people are not coming in to see what's happening. And that's where we are going to get the forex that will help our economy to be boosted. And for me, that is how the tourism ministry should position themselves in this particular area. It's not too late if they've not started. We can still take the opportunity to still market the country.
On the flip side, some have said that this is likely to also affect productivity because there's a time you have people, within the office space, having to steal some time to watch football. Do you agree that it's likely to affect productivity?
I believe that it's all about how the businesses or the offices are able to structure themselves. So Ghana played between 1 and 3 p.m. today. Obviously, if you are a good manager, you should know that between 1 and 3, you lessen the burdens of your staff to be able to watch the match. So what happens before the 1 and what happens after the 3? It's all about planning your workstation. If you plan a workstation well, I'm not sure that 2 hours of your staff watching the football, or even last Thursday where we played at 4 to 6, I'm not sure that will be able to affect productivity that much. Once you have structures in place, it should be able to manage the situation well, and it should even boost the confidence of your staff. Assuming a staff goes to work and knows that, okay, between 1 and 3, my boss will allow me to watch the football match. Afterwards, I revert to my
and like desk. You said, this is just momentary.
Yes, and it's not going to take too much. Ghana does not play matches every day. Once we are playing today, I know the next time we are going to play will be Friday. So tomorrow, they will go back to their station. It's all about how we manage our decks and how we manage people that we work with. Once people are aware of what they're expected to do, they can keep majority of their tasks in the morning. Once they get to 1 to 3, they watch the football match and they move on.
You said something about it not being too late. I was just wondering that, should this have been something that, corporate entities or let's say the government should have been planning way ahead of?
I think so.
So does it make it later now? Does it make
for
it
me,
late now?
If we are not going to do it, it's a bit too late in the day. Because the moment Ghana qualified for the World Cup, that was when all these things have been planned. I'm not too clear whether it's already in motion. So I can't say yes or no. But if it's not in motion and we are not going to start it, it's a bit too late. Once we qualify, that was when all these plans would have been put in place. Where are we going to camp in Qatar? Where are our fans going to be? What kind of programs are we putting in place? Are we hosting people to come and watch things about Ghana?